everyone, it's Hannah Fletcher. Welcome back to Muse TV. I am speaking with Oliver Trevena. It is such a pleasure. Happy Monday. How are you doing today before we dive into everything?
I'm good. Happy Monday. You are my first kind of cool interview. It's I'm in Toronto. I was here for the film festival, and yeah, it's early morning here, so nice to see you.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited to speak with you. First of all, I would love to know, I mean, you have such a fantastic resume. You've worked with so many wonderful people. I mean, just to name a few, you've worked with Nicolas Cage, Kelsey Grammer, I mean, Gerard Butler. It goes on. How did you first get into the acting space initially? I'm curious to ask you that. Take me back to like your
Um,
story.
take you way back. I mean, it
Yeah.
goes way back. I was 4 years old, and I actually went into ballet and theatre when I was a kid. So I did that for 12 years. Growing up, I did ballet. I actually did tap and modern. So a lot of the dance background, and that kind of pushed me then into more of the theatre stuff. So I've really acted since I was a kid. I guess the last 6 7 years more of the movie stuff kicked in. But yeah, it's been part of my core for as long as I can remember. My mum had me in ballet tights at a very young age, so as embarrassing as it is to say.
I love that. But my mom, I was 3 years old and my mom stuck me in ballet. I did tap,
There you
jazz,
go.
all of that for like 15 years. I feel like it's a great way to get started and like obviously exposed into the space and into the industry though. I love that she did that for you. That's great.
Yeah, and you know what else? It definitely taught me a lot about, like, I'm sure you can relate because you've been through it. But it's hard work as a kid. Like you get discipline and structure very early on. At least for me, I mean, my ballet, actually, my tap teacher, especially, she was tough. You couldn't get away with anything. There was no jokes. There was no playing around. Like, it was like, this time, this is your work, and this is what you have to do, and you have to go home and rehearse and show up and do your part. And if you don't do your part, the theater aspect is it's a team performance. You're not just letting yourself down, you're letting the team down, the cast down. So it put that into my mind at a very young age. I think the same as what an athlete goes through and stuff like that. So I'm grateful for it.
I love that. Now talk to me all about obviously TIFF and having the
Yeah.
cut with Orlando Bloom. Talk to me about this process, what TIFF has been like. I mean, I know that I've been following a ton of things online. I know TIFF is currently ongoing. I know we had Cannes not long ago. There's so many wonderful events that are coming up. Talk to me all about what it's been like with the cut and being at TIFF and talk to me about
It's
that. That'd
you
be
know
amazing.
what it's been fun. My favorite part of it is I bumped into so many friends. I did a terrible job of looking up the lineup. Like, it would have made sense ahead of time to like look up everything that was playing and all the films that were premiering. I kind of didn't. And that's been lovely. I bumped into so many people that I didn't expect to see, so many friends. Yeah, I'm really excited about movies that I didn't even know were showing tonight. I actually extended my trip tonight. It's the premiere of Better Man, which is the Robbie Williams movie. Michael Gracie, the director, is a dear friend of mine, and he's shown me a few clips over the last couple of years, and I know what he went through to make that movie, and so I'm really excited to see that. And Robbie and I have been close for a long time, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, it's just a nice time to celebrate people's films. Barry Keoghan, I watched his film yesterday.
That'd
Bring
be
Them Down. He's dear friend of mine, brilliant talent. Him and Christopher Abbott are in this film. And I think that's a nice part of our worlds when we get to like support each other, and see each other's work. And I don't know, it's lovely. And then the cut, Orlando uh, crushed it. I mean, I was on set with him and experienced what he had to go through for that character. The weight loss, the everything else, and so it's just nice. I think that's the best part of our industry is the journey that we all have together.
That's so amazing. Oh gosh, I just love that you're at TIFF. I've been following it online that's one of the places that I would just absolutely love to be able to just go. And I also love that, most people, of course, they're going to, you have two approaches. You have the people that are definitely like, oh, we're going to study the lineup. We need to know exactly what's going on, who's where. But if you have an idea too, I don't know. I'm the kind of person, I like the idea of like just going for the experience and then having the pleasant surprises
Yeah.
just happen. So I would do more of like probably what you did, but I know some people are not like that in this industry. I feel like it's one way or the other. But I love that you
Yeah, I mean, look, it could
went for
backfire,
it.
right? You could end up coming
Yeah.
here and doing nothing. But
Right.
it's
Yeah.
been really nice. But you should Muse TV should be at Toronto next year.
I
You should
know.
set up a studio there. Why
I
not?
know. It'd be amazing. I would love to be able to do that. That Sundance, like, let's go. Those would be like my two. And obviously Cannes would be amazing too. But
There you go.
I
There
just
you
think
go.
it'd be so fun.
I have a feeling you'll do it all.
Thank you. I'm really, here's to that. That's amazing though. I really want to talk to you about what I think is obviously your acting career is very fascinating to me, but I was very fascinated when I was researching you and found that you were the business partner with Vanessa Hudgens for Caliwater.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible. Talk to me all about that journey. And I know that that's been announced within, it's been, how long has Caliwater been around now? It hasn't been.
We've been going for like 3 years now. So 3 years.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I knew it was like somewhat recent, but congratulations on that endeavor.
Thank you.
That's
It's
massive.
fun. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. I mean, Vanessa and I have been dear friends for God. I mean, she's literally like family to me.
Yeah.
15 years. We've been through it all, you know, the highs and lows of work, of personal life, of family, of breakups, of everything, you know.
Right.
And she's just as true as it comes as a friend. And so, you know, this opportunity came up, and we wanted to do a business together. You know, so many people say to me, you know, you should never do business with friends. I don't really agree with that. I think if you can communicate well, and you have honesty and integrity, and you know, friend or not a friend, it's always going to go well. You know, so I think, you know, we have that. We're both passionate about it, and you know, we really wanted to do something together. That's healthy but tastes great, because I think
Mhm.
both of us were like, you know, we love the health and wellness space, especially me, and everything I drink. If I was honest about it, like I drink a kombucha, like I
Right.
drink it because it's good for me. It doesn't taste good, you know.
No. No.
So we wanted to create something that was good for you. We realized, you know, coconut water is so high in sugar. Obviously, it has health benefits, but it's just high in sugar. So for us, cactus came up. It's got, you know, so many amazing benefits. It's half the calories, half the sugar of coconut water. Tastes better. That's just not my opinion. That's a lot of people's opinion at this point. And we're excited. And it also tastes great as a mixer. So, you know, Vanessa loves making her prickly pear margaritas at home. So it's been really fun. It's been honestly like anything, like business is tough. You know, you ride the wave. Like I think being a founder and going into any business seems glamorous from the outside, but we're really involved. Like, you know, day in day out. We have an amazing team now, but we really, you know, we're hands on, and I think it takes that, especially in a world of celebrity backed brands. I think it's a saturated space, and I think it takes commitment and time to actually get your brand, you know, noticed. And to make sure it's not just a gimmick. You know, we didn't want to be a gimmick. We didn't want to be this like drink that everyone heard about, tried, and didn't like, because then
Right.
what goes up must come down. And so for us, we've tried to, you know, play the long game with our brand, with our company, with everything we're about. So
I love that. I'm very passionate about the idea that you guys have had, like you mentioned with kombucha. I mean, I've drank it too, and listen, it's one of those, like
yeah,
you said, you know, it's good for you, but it's hard to even. I just started doing even like the immunity shots,
mm-hmm.
just because, you know, I'm getting
Yeah,
older, and it's like, and I've been doing a lot more of like being out, and like I have a regimented schedule, but then sometimes I don't get in until 10, 11 o'clock at night because I'm at a carpet, and then I linger after and network, which is amazing, but I'm like, I can't run myself down. So I've been doing the immunity shots, but good God, I mean, it's as hard as doing a real shot for me. Like I'm
yeah,
not,
yeah,
oh, it's
yeah.
hard. I love that you guys had that approach of like wanting to take this on. What does the behind the scenes process of that look like? Because like you mentioned, there are so many celebrity backed brands, products, companies, even like, but I feel like they don't have a lot of involvement. What does the like it, and you don't have to give great detail if you don't want to, but like what
No,
does
go for
that
it.
process look like trying to suss out like the company, the manufacturer, like even I don't even know what all goes into the
I'm
beverage space.
I mean, it's tough. Like literally, when I say hands on,
Mhm.
I was driving up to a co-packer in Camarillo, which is about 2 hours from where I live.
Okay.
I would drive up there. I would beg them to make like a few cans, because these co-packers for a beverage, they run like, 200,000 cans or 300,000 cans. I was like, I don't even know if, what we like yet. Like,
Right.
And we would formulate the drink, we would try it, we would come back, and then they'd give me these little glass jars that I would like bring back in like I found this case on Amazon. It was like a 007 briefcase, but
Oh
it
my
had like
God.
insulation inside to keep it like cool. So I would like rock back up at Vanessa's house with this briefcase, and she would try the samples, and then she'd be like, "No, I think it's still a bit too sweet." And it was like, I say it was grueling, but it wasn't, because it was worth it.
Right.
But it was really, yeah, we put blood, sweat, and tears into it, and I think that's the difference, because when you put a lot of effort into making something, you're more passionate on the journey, right? Like if you're not involved in, I think it's like movies, like anything, right? If you're really involved and you're really part of it and you really care about it, when it gets to doing X, Y, and Z in the future, you want to do it because you've been so involved. That's how it is for us. Like we are this brand. It is our baby. Like we went up there. We the designs, the team, the everything, we've been hands on. There's nothing it's not someone's come along and been like, hey, we got this cool brand. Do you want to stick your face on it? Or do you want to do a few posts about it? Because with that, I think I used to work, but in the world of, as we say, saturated celebrity brands and the amount of things popping up on Instagram, all the time, I think consumers can see through the BS. So I think they want to find things that people actually believe in, and are talking about it because they actually do love it.
Definitely. I love that. I love that you guys obviously went on that journey together. That is so remarkable. I was so excited when I saw the announcement. I will never forget that, because obviously I grew up, I was a part of that generation that, Vanessa was up there with Demi and Miley and everything like that. So I've always followed her journey. And I grew up watching her in all of the High School Musicals. So
No,
to
mate.
like see her go in that, to see her kind of going in that business realm and business route like that, and to really see that it was like so fleshed out and well thought out too. Like I was really, it's like, I love that. I think that's great. And I love that you guys are connected like that. That's so,
yeah, she's amazing. She's on the Zooms with the retailers. She's given her input. She's she's so involved. So very grateful, to have an amazing business partner and a friend like that.
I love that. Well, to get everything wrapped up, Oliver, I would love to give you the space to be able to tease anything that you have up and coming. If you have anything that you're obviously able to talk about, we don't need to violate any NDAs or anything like that.
No, you're great. The biggest thing
Go
I
for
have,
it.
the movie Paradox Effect. Paradox Effect is launching September 24th, everywhere. So Apple TV, Amazon, it's going to be everywhere September 24th in the US. So that's a movie I'm the lead in alongside Olga Kurylenko and Harvey Keitel. It's an amazing ride. So I'm really excited for people to see that.
Awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you so much and congratulations with everything. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time at TIFF, and I'm so excited. I hope to be able to speak with you again very, very soon. Thank you so much.
I'll see you at TIFF next year.
Absolutely. I'll be there.
All right, lovely.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning into my conversation with Oliver. Keep in mind that his latest film, The Paradox Effect, which we mentioned at the end of our conversation, that is out now. So make sure that you guys go and check out The Paradox Effect. Of course, Oliver is in the film, as well as Harvey Keitel and so many other talented cast members as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time here on MUSE TV.